poppin' YouTube? It is your boy, and today your man's gonna bring you a quick how to get ready for 1.8 video, man. We know what's happening, we know what's coming. For those who play the PTS, you know exactly already, so you probably ain't even gotta watch this video. This is for the people who just didn't have the time to really pay attention to everything. I'm gonna try to make it as short and sweet as possible. I'm gonna explain why you need to have these things and why I feel like you have to take it seriously, because I swear, bro, it's something to worry about if you don't. So first things first, this is where the optimization station would be coming next patch, and you need two things for this, or three things. You need your gear, you need div tech, and you need credits. So the way to check your credits, of course, people know, is right here. So just so you know, just get it in your head, you need 250,000 a roll, and each gear piece, every time you roll, it goes up one stat for everything. So if your armor's really low, you have to keep rolling all the way until that's maxed. So, and it doesn't matter if something else gets capped out. Like, let's say your firearms gets capped out and your armor still has to go up, you still have to pay for each one of those armor rolls to go all the way up. So that can add up, bro. And 4 rolls is a milli. So you get to drop a milli on just 4 rolls, and each gear set is different. So some of them could take like 8 or 9 rolls. Some of them could take 10 rolls. Some of them can take 3 rolls. It depends how good your gear is. And you know, the best way to do it, which I'll explain after this, is there's a little trick that I'll tell you. But what you also need, not only do you need 250,000 per roll, you need 50 div tech per roll. So that means, let's say you need to roll your knee pads, your backpack, your glove, or your gloves, your holster, your weapon, your chest piece. Each one of those has to be rolled 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and each roll is 50 D tech, and each roll is 250k. So all that stacks, bro. You end up spending over a milli in credits and up to like almost like 500 per gear piece of div tech. So it looks good right now because some of you guys are maxed. You're like, oh, I got that. But it goes like this, especially because some people don't have just one build. If you have one build and you don't play anything else and you're maxed out, you're pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? You're straight. But there's 2 god builds coming. There's the nomad build and the predator build, and most people are gonna want to optimize those. So that's already 2 gears worth of rolls that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to have well over like 50, 60 million minimum, probably more than that, up to 100 probably, because you're gonna be playing around with different things, getting different rolls, and you're gonna like, okay, I want this. And especially if you have a different build, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of things you have to put into it. And div tech is hard to get right now, but they're making it easier. They're making it, like, I guess when you're able to deconstruct, there's a chance you get div tech and stuff like that. So that's really cool. So look out in the future whenever you have like caches, instead of, if you have the credits, don't just sell them, deconstruct them, you get a chance at D-tech, and which is way more valuable than credits, because credits can come all the time. So you need 50 per roll, which means you need to have a cool 3,000 on reservoir to about max out a build, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Probably about like 2,500, depends how good your rolls are. So the cheese way, I think is a cheese, is a lot of people when I was watching people roll in the PTS, they just rolled and optimized it, and then, you know, played around with recalibration. Recalibrate your gear as high as possible as you can. If it's something really low, try to get it up, because that is so much money that you have to spend. Recalibrating is like 60,000. Rolling up one level is like 250,000. So it's not worth it. Try to get as high as possible so you can cap everything out. And if you want to, you know, like, let's say your ammo capacity is the last thing that needs to be min-max, that's more irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be able to min-max every gear off the bat. Okay, so most important thing, of course, is div tech. Second most, currency. And then, of course, your G credits, which you're going to have to farm. And do not slack off on this next global event. It's going to either have Predator or Nomad, and you're going to, or maybe both, and you're going to need one of those if you truly want to compete against them. You have to match it. There's no BSing around it. As much as I want to say, you know, you can come up with a build that you can probably kill off some people who don't know how to use it, but you come across the tryhards, it's not going to be pretty. So make sure, even if you have a job, if you have kids, you still have your Xbox and you've played Division before. Whatever time you put in Division right now, up until that patch, make sure you're grinding all these things out. Make sure when you do play, you're doing straight global event. You should not unless you, like, let's say Nomad comes out on the first one, you should not stop playing until you get Nomad. You should not stop playing global events until you get Nomad. There's no point. There's nothing in it for you to be bodying people in the DZ in the meantime. Unless, if you get Nomad and you get it God roll how you want, fine. Boom, you're done. You don't have to farm it. Wait till Predator comes out. Or if you like the other gear sets, you know what I'm saying? That's the only other reason. But make sure, like, if, like, let's say Alpha comes with Nomad and you just like Alpha, so you got Alpha, you're like, I'm good. Don't be that person. Get Nomad, bro. Get it. I know you don't want to be a part of the meta. Believe me, I don't. You guys know how I play. I don't like it. But get it, because I promise you, you will probably not want to play the game if you go up against it and you realize, damn, this is what I have to go up against, and you don't have it. It's just not as bad as the PTS, because the PTS, you know what I'm saying, like, no, the PTS is not as bad because everybody has it. So it's like, okay, we're all even. But when it's not even, and some people don't even have Nomad or access to Predator because the global event's over, it's GG's. And I'm happy it's like that, because I know for a fact that it's gonna get it changed. So make sure you do that. Another very important thing is you need to start looking at stamina. You need to start investing your builds into stamina. Do not get hitched on firepower anymore. It's not the thing. The thing is toughness. It is a stamina meta for all builds, because everything melts as is. So if you don't have stamina, you're going to get shredded. As of right now, if I was to take 326 toughness into the next meta against a Predator, he will 10-shot me and bleed me, and I'll die instantly, no matter what. Even if I pop a heal, because I won't have that high of a skill power, even if I pop a heal, that bleed will take me down to 1-shot minimum. So that's something you need to look into. But please listen to me. Look me in my eyes. Listen. If you are maxed out on D-Tech and credits, let's say you have amazing amount of credits. There's no way, I don't see nobody being this maxed out. But let's say you have a crazy number like that, and you have nothing else to do. When this 1.8 drops, do not waste your optimization on old gear pieces. Do not ever optimize a regular piece of gear. The optimization station should have been linked just to classifieds, because it's a waste if you just do a regular build. Everything is going to be classified. So officially every gear set has a classified version. So it's smarter to save and wait for that and min-max your classifieds that you are using than to waste it on, like, for example, if I were to waste it on my regular Tactician just because I have it. Just because Tactician doesn't come out in a whole nother month. Unless you just plan on grinding. I mean, even if you plan on grinding, don't do it, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Use a classified. That's the meta. As much as we hate it, it is what it is. So if you want to classify, like, for example, I have Striker. If you like Striker and it's classified and it's met and it's rolled to how you like it, you can min-max that, optimize it, do that. Do not waste it on little stupid things like temporary builds that's going to be trashed once it gets classified. The only thing I would say you can blow it on to try is your Barrett chest, your Vigorous, your Specialized, if you plan on integrating some form of hybrid. I mean, for the people who still enjoy those pieces. But do not waste it on regular gear pieces. Not worth, do not do it. So, let me recap. Okay, so most important thing are these two things are going to be the credits and your D-Tech. If you want to look at your D-Tech, go to the pouches, look down. It's the yellow one. You need high end. Then your third most important thing is going to be these things. Maybe these are number one. Okay, let me flip it. G credits number one, because even if you don't min-max those Nomad or Predator, it's still going to be OP. So you don't need to optimize them to be OP, just so you know. Okay, so number one thing, G credits. Number two thing, Div Tech, because it's harder to get. Number three, currency. Number four, most important thing, do not optimize stupid gear pieces. When you hop in, you just see the station, go ham. Don't do it. Do not follow the hype. You see everybody hulling over there, let them. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. The next important thing is only look at stamina right now. Watch PTS videos. Watch my videos. Watch Marco's videos. Watch anybody who put out stamina. Look how stamina looks. Look what kind of rolls, and kind of whatever classified you have, kind of start tweaking them and looking to see how you want to run it and get used to it. Because firearms is not as important as it was in this patch. And also, just so you know, like, if I were, let me go to my overview, and if I go to this, rolling health on your gear is not as important. You can roll crit damage now. Since the stamina is so high, you can even look into that. So that's something just to get used to, you feel me? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a quick insight of what to expect, man. I played the PTS in and out for hours. I've tested almost everything in the game, and I know what to expect. It all depends which 3 they're gonna release first. I will make an update when I find out which one to exactly aim towards if you're going for the W, like you want to body people. But as of right now, remember, GE credits, div tech credits. Don't optimize trash gear. Look into stamina. Also, practice shooting without aiming. Practice aiming down sight and shooting without healing, because you cannot do that anymore. You have to let go of your trigger in order to heal now. So practice when you're in a gunfight, and I know you're used to just shooting and then popping a heal. Practice stopping from shooting, popping a heal, and then start shooting again. Get used to that rhythm, because that's what you're gonna need. And don't even attempt to hip fire. Like, practice ADSing. Go into the fire range. Do not sleep on the fire range. It is great practice. Stabilize your gun. Learn how to aim, and get rid of the whole hip fire, because hip fire is garbo. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy, man. I hope this helps somebody. I know a lot of people are like, I already know this, and salute to y'all. You guys are beasts. But these are for the people who are, they got the jobs, they got the families, they don't got the time to pay attention to stupid little details. This is your detail video. This is all you're gonna need. I promise you. You follow this video steps, or the information I gave in this video, you will find yourself at the top of the upper tier with everybody else, if you have the time to put in, of course. So thank you guys for watching. Many blessings. Thank you guys. We're almost at 25K. Let's get it. Squad, you guys are going ham. Thank you for the recent donations. It's been a ridiculous blessing, man. So you guys see I'm grinding, putting out videos for y'all. So thank y'all for watching. Much love and good luck in 1.8. I will be seeing y'all some more in the next video. Many blessings. Your boy is out.